Well, it's great to be talking about things in the Isle of Man in theatrical terms. Simon Fletcher's here to talk to us now about the last night of the Proms. But can I just quickly go back to Calendar Girls, because you were in that one as well, weren't you?
Yeah, just a few weeks ago. Yes, we got a play back on. It was great.
30,000 something you made for that?
30,000 for the 5 charities.
Amazing.
Cancer charities and that. Yeah, so brilliant. Yeah, it was just nice to be back in the theatre, and I think people just enjoyed, by the amount of people that came to watch it, enjoyed being able to get out to the theatre without any restrictions and enjoy a bit of live theatre.
Yeah, the trivia question will be, because you were in the last one before the lockdown and the first one.
After lockdown, yeah, probably. Yeah,
the two shows, Sound Music, wasn't it? But the last one before
That's
lockdown,
right.
and
yeah,
Calendar Girls. Anyway, that's in the past. Well done. Let's talk about the last night of the Proms. What are you doing, and when is it on, and all that?
Well, it's on this Saturday night, the 26th of September, at the Gaiety Theatre. It's my second year. Been invited back to sing again, so don't be put off, anybody, in case you hear that I'm the soloist again.
What are you going to do?
Well, a mixture of stuff. I did some music hall. Songs from the shows, a few sort of standard songs. So I'm doing about 3 or 4 numbers with Wendy McDowell on the piano, and then doing a few with the concert brass and youth band, who put the whole thing together. Right. With Ian Clegg in charge at the helm.
This is a big night normally. I presume it's looking that way, is it?
It is, yeah. I think this ticket sales are going very well,
yeah.
Which is great. Again, I think it's just people are glad to get out and see something live. So yeah, it follows a fairly strict format, you know. You get all the usual sort of stuff that you'd get at the
flag waving.
You get the usual prom stuff.
Do you sing? Do you say the words? Sing the words to.
Yes.
No hoo-ha.
No that nonsense.
Is that bizarre?
No, I'll be singing "Land of Hope and Glory," "Jerusalem," and "Real Britannia." Yeah. With gusto. I know hopefully the audience will be as well.
Absolutely.
Joining in.
And orchestration wise, who's there you say?
The youth band, Manx Youth Band, I think, and the Manx Concert Brass with Ian Clegg conducting. So they're the ones that do it every year, and they usually just have guest soloists or duettists or whoever to come and entertain a little bit as well. So,
and by the very nature of the title, it's a one-nighter only, because it's the first and the last night of the Manx Proms.
Yes, yeah, the only night of the Proms.
The only night. That's what it should be called, shouldn't it?
Yeah.
So people want tickets, they can check it out, go to the website?
Usual website, or Gaiety Villa, yeah.
And while we've got you here, what are you doing next? Because you're always doing a show or two, aren't you?
Well, I was supposed to be taking a bit of a break now, but in a moment of weakness, I've got myself involved with the Service Players. I think must be having just done a play. I thought, well, because Calendar Girls was the first play I've ever done.
Really?
Yeah. First ever
you always
straight
do musicals
play
then?
It's always been musicals, yeah.
So you can learn lines, obviously, because that's the thing with straight plays, isn't it? Although
I used to be able to learn lines. I'm not sure I've bitten off more than I can chew, because I'm doing Wind in the Willows with the Service Players.
Oh, lovely.
Which is the beginning of November, which doesn't leave a lot of time for a lot of line learning at the end
and
of
your day job as well to get in there as well.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll probably talk more about that soon. But as always, it's really nice to have a big audience, isn't it? And the support. I think this thing should speak for itself anyway.
Yeah, absolutely. It'll be a great night. Some people dress up. I've got little outfits to wear.
Are you dressing up?
Yes, I've got something I'll put on for the second half. Which, if anybody came last year, they'll know what it was.
Oh. Okay.
And I've had the pants mended, so that should be okay to get them.
Yeah, she's selling this quite well actually now. People are coming along for this. We wish you well on that. And of course, I'm guessing, who knows, with the shows that are being booked for the Gaiety and the Villa, I'm talking about UK people, who knows where we are. Yeah. Things are not looking too good. Yeah, so it's nice to have the local
stuff. We are so lucky here at the moment, and long may it can continue. You know, people talk about the borders being opened and whether they should, whether they shouldn't, but you know, the ways that things are going over in England at the moment, I think it's very unlikely, because cases seem to be rising all the time, and we've been so lucky over here. Been 1 or 2 cases have come in recently, but I think they've been fairly isolated, and people that have been quarantining themselves anyway. So,
well, that's what we all need, a bit of escapism. So
yeah,
it's a great night, isn't it? So
it is. Yeah.
Details there for the website for the Villa Gaiety, and see Simon and his pants. Yeah, you said it.
Well, yeah.